So let's talk the difference between being a believer and a follower. And I think there's a pretty big difference between believing in Jesus and following him. Let's be honest. Believing is easy. It costs nothing to say, yeah, I believe. I mean, even the demons believe, and they tremble. James chapter 2, verse 19. But following, well, that's far more difficult because that costs us something. For example, like it tells us in Matthew, it's leaving behind the nets like Peter did. It's walking away from comfort, from status, from security. It's like it tells us in Luke chapter 9, verse 23. We're to pick up our cross daily, not just wear one as a symbol and fancy jewelry. Believing can simply live in our heads. Following, however, shows up in our hands and feet. Believing nods in agreement. Following, however, steps out in God's obedience. Jesus didn't say, admire me. He said, follow me. And when he said it, he wasn't inviting us to an easy road. He was calling us to lay down our lives for something much greater. The crowds believed, but the disciples followed. That's a difference. Sure, belief may change our opinions, but it's true following that changes our direction. Belief may move our lips, but following is moving our lives. Jesus said in John chapter 14, verse 15, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. And in Luke chapter 6, verse 46, he says, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? It's not, of course, that belief isn't important. It's just that belief is the beginning. It's not the finish line. Faith without action is like a light with no switch. It has power, but ultimately no glow. So we should be asking ourselves, am I simply just believing, or am I taking the next step of truly following? This has been Blindly Obvious. If you like what you've heard, please follow, subscribe, and share the word. Peace, love, and God bless. Remember, the eyes mean nothing if the mind is blind.